Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome, welcome back to ZLB 23, to another special day, one of the most special days that we've had over the last 3 years of celebrating mixology, celebrating the artistry of mixology, the talent behind the bars, and creating a platform for them right here in your lovely, beautiful city in our very own Bengaluru. You all know ZLB 23 is on the list for the Asia's 50 Best Bar, currently ranked bar number 31. The previous year it was ranked 40, and is committed to the cause of bringing the world's best cocktails to us here in our garden city. In that endeavor, today is a milestone moment. We've had some great legends from the business grace us with their presence and share their wisdom and knowledge and experience with us. And today we have with us two legends. One very dear friend from Dramatic. Everybody knows her, needs no introduction. Our own very own Bengalurian, Priyanka Bla.
Thank you.
And the man who's had one of the most amazing journeys that we have experienced and seen in recent times in our world, who's risen very quickly, rocketed to Asia #1 2 years back, Asia's #1 again this year, and at the same time stormed into world #1 and ranked the best bar in the world, BAR Leone's our very own now friend Lorenzo. Welcome.
Thank you.
We're going to have a brief conversation, take some questions maybe from all of you also at the end. But the obvious and the most, I think, something that's on top of mind for everyone is you had a great bar. Already you were doing very well, and you sort of taken all of that energy, put it into BAR Leone, and within 2 years become the world's best bar, right? So we want to know the secret. What's the recipe? But it must have been an amazing journey, somewhat tiring, taken a lot of hard work and effort and God's grace. Share with us maybe some thoughts initially on how that journey has been like and some of the key catalysts sort of helped you through that process.
Thank you. First of all, thank you very much for having me. It's my third time in India, my first time in Bangalore. What a beautiful city and what a beautiful welcome from the Lila Hotel. So I'm very grateful to be here. Especially having the opportunity to share a little bit of the journey that we did with BAR Leone. That it's a very personal project of mine, but also I don't want to think that it's all me. Luca is here, one of our team members. They joined us today. So I think it's been an amazing journey, as you said, and absolutely overwhelming. But we don't forget that where we come from. And so I'm from Italy, and I've been basically traveling the world after I quit my studies. I have a short degree in law that I did in Italy, and then of course my journey took me elsewhere, and I started to work in the industry around 2012, and since then I always work in hotel. I was in London at the Savoy Hotel. I worked with Four Seasons for several years, first in South Korea and then in Hong Kong. And so BAR Leone was truly my very first sort of standalone experience, but also it was my very first sort of solo project, even though I have two amazing business partners. We never opened the bar to rank the #1 in the world. We never opened the bar to rank anywhere. We opened the bar because I was very excited about the opportunity of doing something different. I was very excited about the opportunity of changing my career path. And when you make this sort of jump, you don't think about here. You think about how can I make it to next week. And I think we quickly realized when we first opened the bar that there were so many things that we didn't realize they were so important, from the well-being of the team, the hours that the team was doing, from the air conditioning, the sound system, the lighting. So honestly, like 50 best or any awards were probably one of my least thoughts. But what we always said since day one was we have to commit as much as possible to hospitality and quality. And that's has been our mantra. Focusing on quality, to me, it's something that it's really at the base of our business. And I do believe that quality on the long run always pays off. You asked me what's the secret of Bar Leone. I think we open a concept that, as much as it's very simple, because we are an Italian cocktail bar that is very much so inspired by my upbringing from Rome. I'm from Rome, and I used to go to this little bar with my dad, little cafe, that was open from morning till the evening.